Okay, while I was stretching, I was reading chat. I just cackled so loud at shark penis. I cackled so loud. I went like, ha 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 ha! That's a, I mean, that was pretty close to what just generically happened. Shark penis. That's some good shit. I guess I'll come back now. I'm already talking to you. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep stretching. So, what do you guys think about the circles? Should I continue using the cardboard? I guess it depends on how many circles I gotta make, huh? Because I don't want to use up all my cardboard pieces. Although if I'm using scrap pieces, I guess it doesn't matter. But I don't want to have to dip into my bigger pieces, because I want to keep those for the next costume, whatever that might be. I also need... I need help with, suggestions about what to make next. Oh my goodness, I'm so stiff. My shark penis is so stiff. Okay, that was weird. That was weird. Okay, so opinions. I don't actually think that this, I mean, this is a smaller circle as well. Like, I don't think any of the circles are this small. I'd have to take a look. It looks like they're, actually, this might be an appropriate size. So there's one circle between the front foot and the front leg. So like if here's the front foot, there's a circle here. And since I'm making 3D, that would mean 4 of these smaller circles. And then there's one right before the wheel that's bigger than that. And then there's like 3 or 4 of them. I'm gonna have to make a lot of circles. But I've got this piece that I probably, like, this piece I might use for stuff, but like, I've got this, I have the rest of this, I have this piece that's like fairly mangled, but also has some okay spots on it. Like, I can get a lot of circles out of this, and this will be thick. But what do you think in terms of utensils? Should I... So I guess I've decided on cardboard. This thinner cardboard will be way easier to cut the circles out than the thicker stuff, because I guess I could use Fred's scissors, but I don't want to ruin them. Accent circles will be the Dalek balls of this project. Yes. Actually, the Dalek balls were not that difficult. And I've been thinking if I could, because I still have a ton more of them. I've been thinking if I could use those in some way, but I don't think that I can. No, I don't think I could. If you don't mind the crushed edges, scissors would be easier. Yeah. I mean, it's not completely crushed. You can see, well, I guess not with the way the light's going, but it's not entirely flat. It's just flatter than the very middle. But I think only I would notice that. And I only notice it because I can feel it with my fingers. Alright. So we'll do cardboard and we'll have circles. I might go onto my desk for this. That way I don't have to sit on the floor anymore. So how many circles do I have to do? I have to do a ton. So this is going to be the rest of the day is circles. So I have to make 4 for the front legs. Let me very carefully, while the pencil shavings are still here. 4 front leg small And then I need 4 front leg big. And then I need on the back of the leg, let me look at a better picture. No backseat arts and craftsing, but I asked for opinions. Pukes preemptively. Arno, you are the worst. Did you have a nice facecation? Yeah, it was nice to not have to worry about what my face looks like every 5 seconds. It was real good. Okay, so this one, it looks like 3 on the back leg, 2 black, 1 silver, which then means, and they're all small but various sizes, so that's annoying. So that means 6 on each leg, so that's 12 fucking circles on the back legs. Are you kidding me, back legs? Am I sure? 3, 6, yeah, that's 12. 12 back leg. I'm just gonna put medium because they're varied sizes and I don't really need to. Actually, I think one of them is the same size. I'll probably simplify and make most of them the same size. That way I only have to make 3 different circle sizes. So I'll have the 2 big front leg ones will be 1 size, and then the front leg small one and 2 different circles on the back leg will be the same size, because they're just very marginally different in size. And then there's one like there's one on its ankle, its back ankle, that's smaller than the front one. Okay. Back legs are the Cheryl of the body. They're so weird looking, dude. Alright, I'm going to move everything up to my desk. So if you are obnoxious like Arno and you get motion sick, don't look and I'll tell you when everything's set up, okay? So don't look at the screen. Unless for whatever reason you enjoy puking, but I don't suggest it. It's not good for your enamel. It's not good for your teeth. Fucking Cheryl, man. Can you sit properly, please? Alright, that's as good as that's gonna get. Alright, now the other camera's moving. Stop puking! God, you guys suck. Stop being Cheryl. You guys need to stop Cheryling it up. If we ever get someone named Cheryl in here, she's gonna be like, what did I do? And be like, you know what you did, Cheryl. Alright, and then let me move the light. You can look now. You can look now. And I'll turn the other light on as well. There's so many like little dents and paint. There's paint all over everything. I fully support Cheryl replacing Gavin. Fucking Gavin. Well, I guess we were talking about my wisdom teeth. One of them was super annoying and I named him Gavin. Sorry. Sorry. I actually knew a Cheryl and I hated her, so I'm fine with cardboard pieces. I want to make sure that I'm not rolling over the cardboard pieces from the head. All right, so we've got the head pieces. Put them over here. I scoot my chair in, and then I have to go grab, I gotta go grab the front legs and the back legs to make sure that they are, that the circles I'm making suit the size of the things they're gonna be on. Guys, I just banged my ankle on the door frame because I'm normal. I'm really aggressive. Ah! You're aggressive with me. Ow! Motherfucker! Alright, let me scoot in here. You're all abusing me. Let me also water myself. Alright, so here we have, it feels so good to be sitting in a chair, can I just say. And I can catch up on chat. I'm not exempt from what rules? Don't encourage this behavior. I asked. And the rules do say no backseat gaming. I will ask if I need help. And I did, I asked. Yeah, Cheryl's from yesterday. Cheryl feels like an antiquated name now, like Marilyn or Betty. There's always gonna be people named stuff. And names make comebacks all the time. Makes me feel like a jar of pickled turd brine. Ew. Arno's the brine, we're the chunky bits. God, you're all nasty. Okay. Now please allow me to... I need to pop out chat so that I can see you proper. Time to pop out chat. Pop out. Pop out then. That way you're in the correct position. There we go. I feel like my screen is very tilted, but I guess it's not. Okay. I can minimize all that shit, and now I can see what I'm doing. Huzzah! Hey, is there Dota today? Mana? There's no Dota today, right? I think there's Dota coming soon. So here we have here's the front leg. Okay, hang on. Excuse me? What are you doing? My microphone arm is being annoying. Alright, so here's the front leg. And the circle that we're gonna make is like right here. It goes kind of like this. And I determined that it will overlap a little bit. And then here are the back legs. And the back legs have like a billion circles on them. Some of them are flat and some of them are more pronounced. So I'm only worrying about Wizard Marcus is timeless. I'm only worried about the 3 that look like they're popping out. So we've got one that's like right at the top here, which looks roughly the same size as the ankle one on the front leg. And then there's one right below it. Like kind of right there. And again, those 2 are about the same size, so I'll just simplify it and make the same one. You get that blasphemy out of here, Mike. I don't want to hear it. And then there's a smaller one right here, which is indeed smaller than both this one, that one, and the front one. I'm sorry if anyone saw that before I was able to purge it. I apologize. I can't believe I have to make... So of this size, I have to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have to make 12 of the... I guess that will be the medium size circle. And then the small circle, I just have to make 4. And then the big circle, which is right at the top of the front leg, comes out kind of like this. Right underneath the wheel. That is... I have to make 4 of those. Okay, so let's start with the medium circle, I guess. It's always Dota, but only qualifiers happening right now. Dream League Season 9 is next week and DAC is in 2 weeks. You meant Meme League. I thought I got an email. I get emails from... Dota likes to email me. What did it say? It said... Oh my gosh, I have so many emails. ESL. I get emails from ESL Kai. Birmingham, 2018. Oh, May 25th to 27th. So in 10 days, there's the major, Dota 2 major. In Birmingham. Birmingham's first. Neat. That's pretty neat, I think. I don't play Dota, but it's one of your favorite games to watch. That and CSGO, I don't play that either. That's fascinating. I tried watching StarCraft, even though I don't play that game. But I like kind of wanted to learn. Like that was when I was still convinced that I would learn eventually. And then I was like, you know what? This game is too fucking hard, and I'd rather get good at Dota. Okay, so I also, when I was looking in my closet, I found all these little scrap pieces, so these will be perfect. Because, really, what else am I going to use these pieces for? The answer is nothing. Here's our weird crane. Do you remember this guy? You remember him. Look at him. In all his majestic bird glory. So, to determine how big I want these to be, I think I will just kind of draw them on the legs, right? That seems like an okay thing to do. Where did my pencil go? It's hidden behind all this cardboard. Also, let me tell the computer not to go to sleep. You knew I was expecting the caw, so you changed it up. I see. I see. You changed it up with blasphemy. With blasphemy. Oh shit, May? Yeah, I was thinking March. I read an M word and I was like, March, it's in 10 days. Lol, I know months sometimes. Only sometimes. Alright, I was able to get my pen seal. So, let's, Mr. Crane, I need to move you for a minute. It ain't blasphemy if it's true, but it's not true. It's legitimately not accurate. So I only need one leg piece, but I grabbed all of them. 'Cause I did. And I only need one. This is the firmer of the feet, so I'll take that. Okay. So here's a foot and here's a foot. Now. So the two circles that are like here. Let me also maybe, I'll draw on the inside rather than on the outside. That seems like a better idea. That way I don't screw shit up too badly. So there's a circle that happens here. And then there's a circle that happens, I think that I drew that too big, but you get the location. So there's a circle here. And then there's a circle here. And then there's a circle here. So, actually I think I kind of drew them roughly the same. And roughly is really the operative term here, but yeah, roughly. Actually, these ones are almost identical, so that's kind of funny. If I overlap them, I almost have a full circle. You see that? Ta-da! I'm not gonna worry about these circles being perfect. Because I also don't think I have anything this small to trace. You kind of keep track of Pro Dota, let me see. I think a lot of it for Dota is the casters. Oh, Toby is my favorite. Toby boy! Oh my god, Mana, you're adorable. You're too cute with that. Yeah, I think that's an okay size. Let me put it like this. I think that size is fine. It doesn't have to be... Like, because I simplified the foot a lot. See, I think that that's okay. I'm fine with that. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'll just try to make the circle as even as possible. Mana's a busy boy, he is. He's very busy. But yeah, I think that size is good. So now, we'll start with Mr. Crane. He'll be happy to be involved in this project. And this is going to be very unofficial. This is gonna be a very silly way of doing this, but I don't care. I don't care. Okay, so if I put these together, roughly how big is this? It's too bad I don't have, like, tracing paper or something. That seems a little bit large, but whatever. About 2.5? No, that's more like 3 inches. About 3 inches. Alright, legs. Make way for the legs. So I'm just gonna try to draw a circle, and then I'll like, fix it up, you know? Try to fix on up the circle. Dota calendar stuff is the easy part. Someone created it and maintains that calendar of events, so just click the button and added it to my Google Calendar. Ah, aren't you a clever boy? I'm really glad to be doing this at my desk. I think this was a good decision. Doesn't it always feel really good when you like realize you've made a good decision? You're like, yeah, good job me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That seems about the right size. Now I just need to, I don't make good decision. I believe in you. You will one day make good decision. So yeah, basically, I'm just not gonna worry if this is a perfect circle or not. I'm just gonna make it as close as possible. Like, this looks pretty good to me. It's maybe a little bit on the flat side on this edge, but I can always just erase it and do it again. What the fuck? No lewd. Not everything is lewd. I can't help it that my mods are children. And that everything you do when you're doing a creative stream sounds dirty, always. Alright, I think that's a pretty good circle. I'm happy with that. That's pretty fucking good for eyeballing a circle. I think that's not bad. Wraith Dagger. Hi, Bibi. Did you see that everyone's blaming you for everything now? You can blame Mana for blaming you. And yeah, that's about the size that I wanted it to be anyhow. I think. Yeah, just about. From Dale to Dale. And Dale to Dale. Actually, okay. So this side needs to be a little bit less. I'll just take it in a little bit. It's a little bit more oval. La da 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 do. So I should just keep up the great work then. Your phone predicts that? That's cute. I can swipe text most people's screen names. I don't feel like that looks good. Maybe I don't care? I kinda care. Kinda care. Lect is in your phone's dictionary. Nice. I've invaded your phone! Your telephone is under my control now. I know this is a very official way of measuring things. Wait, how did this get smaller now? Wait, did I do it backwards? Crap, what have I done? Shit, fuck. Learn the basics of how to mod, what to do, and so on. And he eventually got into the hardcore mod stuff? What do you mean hardcore mod stuff? What does that even mean? Maybe I should actually measure this with like a measuring device rather than my fingers. Kapow! Good job. You did it! Okay, so across here, like this, is roughly 3. Doesn't have to be perfect. And okay, so it was even the whole time. I was just measuring it like a doofus. So I didn't have to do any of that erasing. Whoa. It's all kitties on your phone now? That sounds amazing, and you're welcome.
What the fuck are you doing, Lecta?
Neo, I knew it. I almost said hey Neo before looking up. But I decided maybe I would be wrong today. I wasn't. How you doing, Neo? Alright, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna leave it this time. So now what I'm gonna do is cut this out with scissors that are over here. Owies. Look how to behave around trolls. You wave your cane at them. I mean, isn't that just basic mod stuff? I don't see how any of that, what you've said, is hardcore. Source I mod for another community. Good job. And guess what? If this doesn't go well, then that's okay. Okay, I'm doing my best. This is gonna be really difficult though. Like, this is kind of already tearing. Just like intercourse. That timing! This is kind of already tearing. Just like intercourse. Oh my guy. There, thank you for the host. Thank you. Maybe I should use Fred's scissors. Should probably finish that for good today. I like finishing things. Just like intercourse. Also, great timing. Guys, good job. Good job. I don't know what else to tell you. This is coming out horribly. Oh, look! I love it! Sleepy Muse, oh Sleepy Muse, thank you for the follow, welcome to the court of the hype, just like intercourse. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna get different scissors. Because the tips of these are not quite enough. It's just kind of messing this up. 1 second. Okay, let's see if these are any better. They're bigger, and they're a little bit... No, it's just tearing. Shit. Fuck. That's not good. This was not a good option, Garrick. It's tearing it because it doesn't like being squished. I just keep assuming that someone's gonna come just like intercourse. Yeah, see, it's just mangling the edge. The bottom edge is not that bad. The bottom edge is not bad, but it's not great on the other side. Just like intercourse. So ladylike, and thank you, Neo. Thanks, my friend. What? Computer. Oh, you know what? My brain is dumb. I accidentally changed it back. I had it on Never Go to Sleep. already, and I changed it back to 10 minutes. It's not great on the other side, just like intercourse. I have cardboard shrapnel all over my desk, just like intercourse. Okay. Maybe if I try to cut this backwards? I mean, I can't really screw it up that badly now, can I love penis vagina! My daughter wants to get into cosplay. How do I start it for her? Well, I don't know if I'm the person to be asking. If you look at the subtitle under Cardboard Cosplay, this is crappy costume creation. So I guess it really depends on how detailed and screen accurate you're trying to make the costume. So I don't have the... Thank you, Garrick, for that. As it says, cosplay is difficult, expensive, and messy. And it requires a lot of space, none of which I have. I don't have any skills. I don't have the money. So the way that I do things is very different from how somebody who's making an actual really good costume is gonna do stuff. There's a ton of YouTube tutorials about how to, use Warbler and, different crafting materials and what kind of things they're good for. Me, I'm just winging it. I'm literally making stuff out of cardboard, my friend. And plungers and tractor wheels, just stuff around the house. Well, I guess it's not technically around the house, but you get what I mean. Trying to keep the costs down as much as possible. Like I did a C-3PO costume, and I used gold tinfoil. So I used poster board and cut out pieces and hot glued them together. And then I covered those pieces in gold tinfoil, and so many people came in and said, why don't you just spray paint it? That would be so much easier. And I was like, yes, that would be easier. But, where am I gonna spray paint it? On my carpet? Well, I guess I could, but rip security deposit. I guess that doesn't look terrible, it's just the edges are really shitty. The back looks a little bit better. I guess let's put it next to... Where did I put those legs? Let's take these legs and see how it looks. Etsy for cosplay tips? I didn't think about Etsy. Do they have tips for that sort of thing? Seems a little odd. Like, do people sell their tips on Etsy? And no, I can't decide how my camera is gonna be today. Oh, shit. Circle, come back! Pasta's giving you life. That's every time I have pasta. It doesn't even have to be that special of pasta. I guess the edge of this is kind of shitty. So I guess it kind of works. It's like, hey, shitty thing here. So yeah, this goes about like that. I guess you guys can't really tell, but like me looking at it in person, you can kind of see like along here how the edge was torn, and there is torn again and torn again. That's where you found lots of stuff for your Star Wars, I mean Darth Vader cosplay. Okay, I had no idea that that was a good resource for that. And I would use this side, but clearly there's a little divot in it. I guess this isn't as bad as I thought. I think that looks fine. Let me put it against this leg here. This is definitely messy. It's like making a fine mist of cardboard on my table. So one of these would go here. See, when the edges are nice, it looks shittier. But this would go about like this. And then this piece would come up here like that. Yeah, you can't, there, you can see it really well, how it's torn along the edge, where the scissors like had to, essentially, it ripped. I'll just have to cut it so that the good side is on the back, because this is actually a pretty straight edge. So it doesn't have that ripping. But it's a little bit easier on the other side of things to see that it's a little bit uneven. I guess the edges being a little bit ripped is okay. Especially because it makes it less apparent that this did not get cut out very well. So I think I'm gonna trace this and I'll try one more. I'll try cutting out one more, see how it turns out. Maybe the second one will be easier.
What are you going to do? Just throw your life away.
Chrono's cat? Kitty? I don't actually know what that is. I'm assuming you mean in Chrono Trigger, there's a cat. My wife has gotten the patterns for kids' costumes. She's done Rapunzel and Pascal. Oh, that's adorable. This past year, the kids were Mary Poppins and Bert. That's so cute. All of those were from Etsy. Well, yeah, I know you can get patterns, but I didn't know you could get, like, cosplay tips, like generic tips, which is a little bit more what I was talking about. But yeah, if you want to just take somebody else's pattern, which is way easier than trying to make it up on your own, for sure, go buy a pattern on Etsy. You're going cat shopping on Saturday. That's so exciting. It's just a cat? Nothing is ever just a cat. A cat is never just a cat. It's a kitty and I love it. So I'm drawing a better circle inside the wobbly one I just traced. Partially because these are supposed to be the same size. And if I want them to be the same size, then I have to make a circle on the inside of where I've traced. And the other reason being that I can make the lines less wiggledy if I try to draw my own a little bit. I have no idea what that would even look like. Alright. Ooh, I want to see. Oh, that's so cute. That's really cute. You can't see the tail on Pascal. It was really funny to watch him run around with it on, because it's probably going like bloop, 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 bloop. Did you actually do that surprise, or was that an elaborate joke that you just told? Baby, do you mind if I use this for a little bit? Do you mind if I use your scissors? If not, I can just keep using mine. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna cut off the excess first. I'm not sure if I'm flattered or worried you think me capable of actually doing that. It seems like a joke you might actually make. No, I read that. I read it. I just didn't read it out loud. Look at that. Did you see the way that that lifted up? Girl, Solid read 1010 would read again. Okay. Well, yeah, curly chameleon tail, of course, but I can't do that and replicate that with my hand. I'm just not capable of doing a curly chameleon tail hand wag. All right, here goes nothing. Here goes nothing, I guess. So Fred, do you mind if I use these scissors? Yes or no plus? Oh wait, which side am I supposed to be? Okay. Shit! I did it wrong again. Whoops. Oh well. Whoops. Oh well. I'm trying to like tilt it a little bit so that like the quote-unquote damage goes on the other side. He's ignoring me now. Fred's ignoring me. At least this one looks a little better. Mary Poppins and Bert. Let's see. Aww. Very cute. Very cute. Garrick's loving it. No, I'm using my own scissors. He didn't answer. That's why I'm not using the scissors. Don't paint me to be a jerkhead. That's you, not me. Nah, that ain't me. I'm trying very, very hard to make this not tear the way the other one tore. I don't mind if one of them is torn. Or if it's torn a little bit. I guess that's also fine. You thought the orange ones were his? No, I've been using these for... I've had these since I was little. These used to be my dad's scissors, and he gave them to me. No, I've been using these forever. The black ones are his. You should stop reading comments on gaming videos. You should stop reading comments. Period. Like, if you're on YouTube and those ain't your own videos, don't read the comments. And even if they are your own videos, hesitate before reading the comments at least. But yeah, I've been using these literally every cardboard cosplay. If I was just now asking for permission, that'd be kind of shitty. Yeah, I try really hard not to read comments on anything because they're either you're very rarely gonna find anything fucking insightful, right? So it's like, why bother, man? It's, even if it's not people being negative, it's like, okay, did you really need to take time out of your day to make that comment? Like, people, oh man, I love this song. Clearly, you're listening to it. Like, nobody who on YouTube is like, oh man, my day has been enriched, I have a greater understanding because this dude loved this song. Or people who just repost the lyrics. It's like, yep, those are some of the lyrics of the song that everybody's listening to. I don't tend to watch much YouTube comments, or YouTube content, I should say. So I don't tend to see anything other than music comments, or the comments on my own videos, which I do check because if anyone asks me a question, I do want to actually answer them. Usually avoid comments, especially if, you know, spoilers are likely. Yeah, I just don't go to there. So now this circle is bigger than this other circle. Not by a ton, but by enough. See? There's like a 1/4 of an inch of space. What I could do is try to cut this down a little bit. Or I could just leave it, because it's a pretty good looking circle. Okay, that was way too much fun. I have no idea what that even sounded like to you guys. But that was fun for me. Played a bunch of Metroid Prime back in the day. Or you should say you backtracked. Those are definitely not my kind of games. Alright, I have so many scraps here. So let's see what this one looks like. This one definitely was a little bit better. I might just scrap that one. Like, maybe I'll keep tracing this one so these end up to be about the same. But that looks pretty good, I think. Again, not perfect, but you don't have to be perfect. We're not going for perfect. I think that's pretty good. And then this one's gonna be much smaller.
Little baby. It's a little baby one that goes right there.
Maybe I'll turn this one into the baby one. That's a good idea. Okay, I'm semi-smart. So I have to make how many of these? Like 12 of these ones? I don't think I can get 2 out of here. Nope, not quite. If I wanted to butt up against these little sides, then maybe. Maybe. I'll try it. Why not? Why not try it? Oh my god, it's so shitty. Oh, so shitty. I feel like a lot of these songs are using the same song to mix with. About to head out. Bye! You have to get ready for work? Alright, man. Hope you have a good day at work, and thank you for hanging out. And I hope you have a good day. Just in general. And I'll see you later. You with my faith? With my faith. Maybe I'll just... Man, this side is way shittier than the other side. Okay. It's gonna be hard to get these to be the same size. I guess I'll just pick whichever ones are, like, closest. And pair them up on the leg. Because, like, they're gonna be close enough that it's not really gonna matter when it comes to... Oops. It's not really gonna matter when it comes to whether or not they look super the same size, like, visually. But I am going to have to... I am going to have to cover some of the piece with poster board. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to have 2 on each side of the leg. For example, like, here's the leg from the front. So, like, here's the front of the leg, here's the underside of the leg. And so this is gonna have to go like this. But there's gonna be space, because there's another part of the leg that I'm gonna space out like that. So then what I'll have to do, or maybe not, maybe I'll just let them be. Maybe I will just cover it along here, and I won't care if the accent is sticking out. I guess we'll see how it goes, but I want them to be close. I want them to be close. Okay. Here we go. Whew. I keep drawing this on like the good side, but this one actually, the good side can be either side, so I guess it doesn't matter. I'm trying to cut this on the like along the inside of the circle that I drew. Which is a wee bit difficult. Garrick's a good human when he wants to be. No, he nice boy. Garrick, have a good day. I forgot you were leaving, I'm sorry. I know you said that. I hope you have a good day. Go pick up the chillins from Escuela. And I'll see you another time. Now let me very carefully cut out a little bit of this. Well, that wasn't quite so careful, but you get it, man, you get it. Good enough. You miss your fellow pickled turd. Well, there's plenty of you left. Don't you fret. Plenty of pickled turds to go around. Oh shit. Fucking it up!
Fucking it up. Fucking it up.
You're a part of something, wow. Except Arno, he's the brine we pickle in. That's still so gross. That's still so gross. You'd just see my feet and be like, I gotta just gleh, 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 gleh. Who is glaying at pickled turds? More like butts, am I right, dudes? Gleh. We were actually talking about pickled turds, so you're the weird one here. Leaf is like, ooh, turds? Craigasm. This is fairly difficult. Just in case you were wondering if this was easy. It's not. It's really not. Watch where you glare, Leaf. You'll get a reputation. Or rather, watch what you glare about. What you glaring about, son? Alright. Well, the back of this is fucking kind of mangled, but I think I managed. Alright, is this the same size as this one? Or did this get even bigger? It's the same size, pretty much. Yay. Except for like right here. Which I'm gonna try to get it under control. There we go. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. They don't gotta be perfect. So we have 2 out of 12. I'm gonna cut out circles for another half an hour. Ooh. Oh shit, fuck. I keep forgetting to make lunch. I'll just have a bowl of cereal. Huh? I heard that was happening, but I don't know who Ninja is. Meaning Ninja, the guy who plays Overwatch with Tim the Tatman? Or a different Ninja? There's like, that's a generic ass name, dude. I don't know who that is. But no, I didn't watch any of it. Oh, just straight up Ninja? Oh, I meant Fortnite. Is it just Ninja? Is he the one that plays with Tim the Tatman? In which case, I've heard him. I've heard of him, I should say. If it's the same one, then I know. Then I know who that is. I knew him before he played with Drake. Does that make me super cool? I can fit another one in here. Using that scrap. Using that scrap. Feels pretty good. What's this? Life-giving pasta. I don't want to see pictures of food. I'm hungry. I don't like looking at pictures of people's food. Unless I'm going to be eating it, I don't want to look at it. Don't make me look! Looks way wiggledy. Like this line, good. The rest of the lines, shit. Utter shit. Does anyone else feel that way, or am I alone? I feel like so many people are like, here's my food, and like other people enjoy that. But for me, if I don't get to eat it, I don't want to know what it looks like. That's just like, why am I gonna make myself all jealous? Like, oh, look at this delicious ass food. Unless it's like a cake where someone like made a cityscape out of fondant or some shit. Then it's like, oh, I crafted this thing. And that's a little different to me. It's like porn? I don't understand it at all. That's just not something I can wrap my brain around. Yeah, you agree with me? Okay, I'm not the only one then. You see food and you want it. You're like, why am I gonna look at pictures of food that I can't have? However, if Fred sent me a picture of what he was bringing home for dinner, I'd be like, ooh, girl! But that's different because I get to eat it later. The song, I was like, excuse me? Hence food porn, but I don't understand. Like, I understand that people enjoy looking at those pictures. I don't understand why. I don't get it. Like, I understand the purpose of porn. But I don't understand it for food, I guess. I just wanted to share. That's fine. You can totally share whatever you want to. I'm just saying, me personally, if I'm not eating the food, I don't want to see pictures of it. You feel free to share pictures. Let me close all these other ones. I don't need to see all of these. I have a lot of tabs open for my art references. Oh, some of these aren't even references. Those are just pictures of tires. Who the fuck is this? Ew, what happened to its back leg? Oh, that's a good one. I could have used that. Oh well. I finally found like a picture of the actual Tiger Zord. Are you kink shaming? No. Not at all. I'm saying I don't understand. Like, I'm not gonna be like, ew, you like looking at pictures of food you can't eat? Just how I'm not gonna be like, ew, you're a furry? Like, or I guess furry's a bad example because I, like, theoretically I understand that even though it doesn't do anything for me personally. I'm trying to, let me think of something that, like, I don't understand. Like, I'm sure there's some kink out there that I don't get. Like, I don't understand what sort of pleasure someone could derive from that. I don't get it. If you like it, that's fine. I just don't get it. Ew, you used the word buddy. I mean, that's gross, though. I don't think nobody cares. I'm not saying I don't care, like, I'm happy that you had food that you found to be delicious. I'm just not gonna torture myself by looking at it. I did look at the burger you posted. Other people, like I said, other people enjoy that. It's just not my thing. It's not my thing. I don't really get it. I don't have to get it for you to share it, though. Okay. Seems like a nice guy. Ninja? If he's the one I know, I find him entertaining. If he's not the one I know, then I have no opinion. I'm sure he's a fine person. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Yeah, I've never watched Dr. Disrespect either. I haven't watched a lot of the big names because, as I've said before, I came over to Twitch because I was like, I can watch Mostly Walking live? What is this? So I never even really bothered to look for anybody else to watch because I found the thing that I wanted, you know? So I never browsed Twitch. I still haven't really, but I've gone other places because of people like hosting and rating and that sort of thing. But I've never like searched for... Actually, that's a lie. I searched for cosplay once and I found someone who I thought was nice. And I followed her. Nice and entertaining. And had pretty good cosplay, so... Her name is Casey Renee, if you're interested. It's spelled in a weird way, though. I think it's C-A-S-E-E. If I remember correctly. Otherwise, I'm just thinking of Renee, and it's backwards. Let me see if she's on. I don't catch her live very often. I figured as if I'm talking about somebody, I might as well. C-A-S. And if you Google her, she'll come up as well. No, I guess it's E-Y. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. C-A-S-E-Y. Yeah, Casey Renee Cosplay. She a nice lady. It's usually me, Sean, and Kibler. I don't know who Kibler is. You know what I want back? Metadating. Oh, dude, hardcore. Hardcore, yes. I was so happy when Bill, for their 1-year anniversary, insisted that they played Kitty Powers. I still think that that is one of the best episodes of Mostly Walking. Kitty Powers surpassed Hatoful Boyfriend for me, and that is a huge deal because that was by far like the funniest shit I've ever fucking seen. Hatoful Boyfriend and And now there's an episode that I call the GDC episode because it was on GDC like weekend or whatever, or I guess it was the Monday after GDC, where Sean Bouchard was over at Bill's house and they did this stream and Nina, or not Nina, Nika Harper and Eve were in the background giggling. That episode was so good. Electa being my least favorite? Oh, I know. Yeah, Leaf watches a lot of people on Twitch. I now have a very large collection of people that I follow, but if I'm being honest, I normally just watch the same people over and over again. Like, I want to, especially because I've been so sleepy recently. Like, if I'm gonna go be in somebody else's channel, normally I want to interact. But, like, I don't necessarily want to make an effort to make conversation. Especially after I've done a full day of streaming and I didn't sleep well and whatever else kind of garbage excuses I have. So instead, I'll just go somewhere where people know me and I don't have to make an effort. You know what I mean? Shiro's life. Shiro kitty. Smaller streams, Sean, Dota stuff. Yeah, the only, like, bigger names I watch are Sean, Sacriel, because I had met him at the first TwitchCon, like, just as a human. And I was like, oh, this guy's really nice, I'll check out his stream. I had no idea that he was a big streamer. I should have known because he did a panel about community. But you don't have to be a huge streamer to have a panel. But he was up there with, like, Zeke, who I didn't know, really, at the time. I actually know Zeke from Sacriel. But, like, I met Sacriel as a human, so, like, I like him as a human being. So I went to his channel and I was like, oh, he's funny. Because he was playing Overwatch when it was still in beta, so, like, no one really had it yet. Watched him at work. And I subbed the very same day. Shiro's a dog. Shiro is Sean Bouchard's cat, though, also. But yeah, mostly it's smaller streamers, but I have a couple big ones now. And also Tim the Tatman was a similar situation for Fred. Fred met him in a bar, didn't know who he was, and they hung out and, like, had great conversation. And then someone who he did know, or had heard of, was like, oh my god, it's Tim the Tatman, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, what? Who am I sitting with? So then, because Fred showed me Tim and I found him to be amusing. I guess these are all close to the same size, huh? It's like just one, this one is bigger than the other ones. Or I'm not holding it on, like, the little... No, this one's just a little bit bigger. 264 people and you've purged 80? Damn. Yeah, I've gathered some bigger names, but I usually watch smaller streamers. Except Sean. Sean's the exception. Oh, what? You narrowed it down to 50? I keep a lot of people on there out of, like, nostalgia. But, like, there's some people I follow who don't even fucking stream anymore, and I should get rid of them. Cat? That's a horrible name. Don't name your cat Cat. That's unoriginal and stupid. Coldeso. Sorry. I didn't mean to shit on you the first time you came into chat, but, like, how many, like, realistically, how many people do you think own a cat and decided to name it Cat or Dog because they're like, it's the opposite, it's funny. I like originality. Yeah, Bob Ross to me has nothing to do with Twitch. Sometimes I watch him on Twitch, or watch the TV show on Twitch. But I grew up watching Bob Ross, so like that to me has just been in my life forever. Listen to a podcast Zeke is on. Is it Dropped Frames? Love him on there, haven't watched his stream once. Fair enough. You need a name for cat number 2. What's cat number 1 named? Or do you need a good name? Once hang out with Sean for 5 minutes after TI, and Purge used the urinal next to me at TI. That's the extent of my meeting a Twitch celebrity. Aw, puppy. My cat's name is straight up Little Guy. She doesn't mind. It was just a joke. Yeah, I'm sure. I knew it was a joke, but you gotta be clever in here for me to appreciate jokes. They all know I get down on everybody for their poop jokes. Not poop jokes like they're jokes that aren't funny, I mean. Hey Erickson, how are you? Alright, I need more circles. Got 15 minutes left of cardboard cosplay. Let's get some more circles. Alright, so these are all scraps that are too small. Let's pull out this weird looking piece. Is this big enough for... I don't want the circles to have any bends in them. So this piece is not good for anything. Good for nothing! I'm sure at some point I will need a piece that I could have made out of this, but it's fine. I can make a couple circles out of here. Probably at least 2, if not 3. Mogwai. I know a lot of cats named Mogwai. Or I've heard of a lot of cats named Mogwai. I don't have a garbage pile, because this is all recycling. I guess I don't need to be tearing this off. What is this piece? Is this a garbage piece? I guess it is. I didn't name it anything. Cool. So I have a lot of cardboard left. I'm still gonna try to use the smaller pieces first, though. See, the only cat that I like grew up with, I didn't get to name. Well, other than Curious, but I was like 10. I was between 8. It's like 8 or 10 when we got her. And I named her Curious. Can you guess why? Word Mogwai is literal Cantonese word meaning monster, evil, spirit, demon, devil, or demon. Seems like a cat, alright. Cats are lovely. Are you kidding me? Cats are wonderful and sweet, and I love them so much. You had a cat named Curious? She was a sweet girl. Yeah, Erickson, I can't laugh at stuff like that. Like, these are people in charge of us in some fashion or another, and they think that's stupid shit. That kind of thing just makes me nervous. I'm like, how can you be so dumb? Please stop. Please stop, you're dumb. Your dumb is showing, please. Chop it off like a wart. Mogwai is also a band. That is true. I always forget about them because I don't actually know any of their music. What should you eat? Indian. Have Indian food because it's delicious and Fred won't eat it. Let me rephrase. Fred will very rarely eat it. I'm laughing because it's funny. It's mostly because it's all I can do or I'll be depressed. That's why I don't watch that shit. That's why I don't look at stuff. Because, like, my personal representatives, my representatives, are not stupid like that. So I don't have to worry about the stuff they're doing. So I can't even be like, I will call my representative. And it will possibly have an impact. Or I can, voice my opinion, blah, blah, blah. I can't take any action because they already think the way that I do. So knowing that I can't do anything, I'd rather not. Two cats when I was a kid, one called Maja. I can't remember what the other one was called. Aw, kitty. I'd probably name a cat Raja. I feel like that's a good name. That's the tiger in Aladdin, in case you didn't know. Or had forgotten. Raja is a good kitty. Good kitty. Bandit and Whooper? Like whoop your ass? Whooper. Or is it Whooper? Like whoop whoop? Maja's a good name for a cat. It's not a bad name, but I just think of it as a human. Or think of her as a human. A really nice human at that. But definitely female human to me. The one time I had it was with you guys. And we left it at the karaoke bar. It was the only time. So get more Indian food. It's delicious. It's delicious. Eat it. I have to make this even smaller? How is that possible? God, I would love some fucking curry. Curry is so delicious. I love it. I love curry. It's a female-only name, and I also have an ex called Maja. That'd be weird. Yes, I know. I'm not suggesting that you name your cat that. You had a cat named Batman? My grandparents, well, more my grandma wanted to name Curious Batman because she was black and white cat and the black like went like that. But other than that, she didn't look like fucking Batman. And I was like, no, we're not naming her Batman. Did I just draw the same line over again? Because I wouldn't be that surprised if I did that. You're from Sweden. Maja's a common cat name? Really? We've never met a person named Maja. Interesting. I mean, yeah, wasn't her real name. You don't really like Indian food? No, I'm going to ignore that. Cat named Moose. It's twice the size of its litter mates, so he thought it was a good name. That's cute. The cats that I like really grew up with, Kitty Bongo, and Curious. Kitty Bongo lived such a very long time. And then if you guys remember my old farewell screen from when I first started streaming, I had a picture of me and Little Kitty, which was not my cat. Little Kitty is my stepmom's cat. And besides, if you've only had Indian food one time, how do you know you don't really like it? And you said it was good. Fuck you. Just for you, you're gonna get sushi. Ugh. Okay. Finally, this is a good size. This is finally an acceptable size. I can cut it out now. Oh no. Oh no, don't make it gross. Come on. Come on, don't. Good chicken curry with rice. I know. Oh, it's so delicious. New fortnightly weekly challenges are evil. I'm very sorry for your challenges, I suppose. I don't really know what to say to that. Don't do them then? Like, question mark? Don't like the smell, and the taste was alright at the time. The smell is amazing! Smell is delicious food. How can you even complain about that? My name's Leaf, and I don't like things that are delicious. Okay. Okay. So I can maybe get another one in. And so I can only do two, so I'm not going to bother butting it up against the other one. If you've only had a type of food one time made by one person, you can't say you don't like all of that type of food. Like, I tried multiple different dishes of Thai food before I was like, it is not worth my money. It's not even gross. I do not think that Thai is gross. I think it is fine. But fine is not good enough for me to spend my money on it. You liked a rant, so it wasn't even a rant. Or are you sad that it wasn't a rant? I'm perplexed. But also, hello. Pandora, how are you? Yeah, always be open to new things is a good... I did have a homemade Thai dish once, and that was very good. I would probably get that if I knew what the fuck it was. But I tried a bunch, and I was just like, this is nothing special. It's just vegetables. Vegetables are good, but if I'm gonna spend my money eating out, or like getting takeout, it has to be like exceptional for me to spend my money on it. You're sad it's not a rant? Nah, it doesn't have to be a rant. Sister's probably gonna get a cat. Hopefully your allergies can handle it and you might be able to get a cat one day. Well, there's a bunch of reasons, surprise, that someone might be allergic to cats. And I never heard that it was, I heard that it was a specific dander in cat's fur. So, like, a lot of people who think they're allergic to cats are really only allergic to male cats. There could also be allergies to a saliva enzyme. But there are also hypoallergenic cats. Like, you have a lot of options when it comes to cats if you have an allergy. But a lot of the times, it's male cats that people are allergic to. Not that I'm an allergy expert or anything. Fuck the catriarchy. You just spent $42? Like, why? I told you to get Indian. But no, you ask me what you should do and then you ignore me. And then you spend almost $42. Even the most expensive stuff that me and Fred will on occasion get, it's like $50 for 2 people. We're like, oh yeah, this restaurant's pretty expensive. We usually spend like $50 when we eat their food. But that's also for 2 of us. How is that even possible? I mean, I guess it's like one of the few times that you actually eat food, so go for it. Siberian cat hypoallergenic factor. I don't even know what a Siberian cat is. I like American short hairs. I mean, all cats are great, but I tend to just like American short hairs. I just think they're so cute. They're like extra cute. Like, all cats are cute, and then those cats are extra cute. It is not. $31 before taxes and delivery? That's a lot, man. And sushi is not better. Even if I liked sushi, like, saying that it's better than another different, entirely type of food is so fucking stupid. That's like saying Chinese food is better than Indian food. They're entirely different. Why are you bothering to even compare? You can say, I like Indian food better than Chinese food. That is your opinion. But just saying, as a whole, as an objective statement, this food is better than other completely different tasting food is very silly. Kind of like when people compared like TV shows that don't have the same feel or like are entirely different genres. They're like, this show is better than that one. I'm like, why are you even comparing them? That's a silly comparison. Food is better than food. Food is better than not food. I think we can say that. I'm really happy with my choice of eating food. Alright, these are all the circles I'm going to make today. Because it is the end of Cardboard Cosplay. It is not the end of me streaming, but it is the end of me doing cardboard things. I do want, you know what, let me just fix this one up a little, because this one is just a little bit bigger than the other ones. And we want conformity when it comes to things that are going to be matched up together. Alright, that's much better. Okay, so I got 5 of these circles cut out. If you're only interested in cardboard cosplay, the next time you will see this show is next week, Thursday. I do it every Thursday from 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until about 3 p.m., which is it is now. Oh shit, I went a little overzealous with that. Oh well. Oh well. So yeah, that's the next time you'll see cardboard cosplay. I have one more creative show that I do, which is Sunday evenings. You can find my schedule and all that information down below. But speaking of food, it is time for me to get something to eat. Who even really likes Indian food? I do. I fucking love Indian food, and Cynic does too. What am I making? It's right there, Fievel! And also, hey, how you doing, man? It's right there on the screen. It's a Sabertooth Tiger Zord. I'm just cutting out accent pieces. So, I need to get some food, though, and get some more water. I have not been watering myself. You guys are bad at watering me. You're gonna have cakes, just like for lunch, or dinner, because you're in Sweden. Anyway, let me clean up my desk a little bit, because we're gonna switch over to Divinity Original Sin 2 when I come back from my break. But I gotta at least clean off my desk. Everything else can stay where it is, but we're gonna play Divinity for 2 or 3 hours. We'll see how I feel at the end of 2 hours. I'm very excited. We have a lot of fights to do in Divinity. Like, across the map. I'm like, have a fight over there, fight over there. Your birthday's tomorrow? Happy birthday! Happy birthday if I don't see you. Do you have any fun plans? You're super tired and delaying everything other than breathing. Indian food is the shit? Oh god, fucking naan. Oh girl, naan! Alright, I will recycle this and be right back. I gotta get all of this cardboard shrapnel off my desk. Alright, guys. Liger Zero? Wait, what? What are you even talking about? What are you talking about? Zord. Z-O-R-D. R. Stay home all day, not study at all, and catch the first day 9 stream in a while? Oh, nice! Fridays are my day off. I forgot today was Thursday. So I'll probably be in Sean's stream. I like to watch him. Although I do have plans to play games with a friend, and I might do Pyre. We'll see. But anyway, if I see you in chat, I will for sure say, Happy birthday. Alright guys, I'm gonna go on a break. As I said, I gotta get some food, some more water, and clean up my desk. And when we return, I'll try to come back as quickly as I can, and when we return, we'll be doing Divinity 2, Original Sin. Divinity, Original Sin 2. I know the name of the game that I've played for almost 200 hours. I swear.